Hey, this is David from OT Focus, and today we're going to talk to you about the best undergrad major for OT school. So if you think about occupational therapy, it's like so multifaceted and there's so many different things that you can do in OT that it's really hard to just set yourself down and deciding on one OT major. It's best to to choose something that's kind of related to OT, or just buckle down and figure out what you want to do exactly in OT so you can prepare for OT school. So if you're going to do like hand therapy, you probably want to do something more biomechanical, or like kinesiology. This could be like your hard sciences like anatomy, physiology. If you want to work with kids, you're going to do something completely different. You may even want to study like early intervention. So the best OT major really depends on what you want to do in OT, because OT is like so broad. There's so many things that you can do. You can work in pediatrics, acute care, and hospitals. You can work in outpatient like hand therapy. You can work in acute rehab. There's so many different settings that you can do. I mean, you can even do low vision. So I feel like it's important to decide like right now what you want to do. And so what should probably start is just start shadowing people to figure out what you want to do. But if you just want to get into OT school and figure out that later, I would say just do something like psychology or kinesiology, or just do something you enjoy. I mean, I feel like a lot of people stress out about this question: which major should I do for OT school? And it really doesn't matter. I had a degree in international cultural studies before I decided that I wanted to do OT school. And I feel like that degree was actually related to what I do as an OT, but there's so many other options that you can choose from. And I feel like it's all about doing something that you enjoy, that you're passionate about. Now, if you're interested in pediatric OT, I would say definitely spend a lot of time in childhood development. You may actually want to major in childhood development, but you can also consider other majors like psychology or communications. Now, if you decide you want to get into acute rehab, there's plenty of majors to choose from. Some of the few or more popular majors you might want to choose from would be psychology, exercise science, physiology, kinesiology, or biology. Now, some electives you might want to plan on looking up would be like health science, exercise science, interpersonal communication, and maybe some conflict resolution courses. Now, what if you decide that you're dead set on getting into hand therapy? That's what you want to do. You want to become a hand therapist, learn how to splint. What should you study? I would say exercise science would be good, kinesiology would be good, anything biomechanical related. Biology would be really good, and then for electives, I would say everything, just go really hard with electives related to anatomy or neuroanatomy. So take your anatomy classes, and you're definitely going to want to know your medical terminology, so take a medical terminology course. All right, now say you want to do mental health OT. That's going to be like a whole different field, right? Psychology is your best bet for mental health, but you also might want to do a minor or some other classes in like nutrition, mental health, and then definitely take some electives related to interpersonal communication. And you probably want to take a sociology class too. All right, let's say you want to work in a hospital setting. I would say you probably want to take some courses like just in like healthcare administration. You'll want to take courses on medical terminology. And then for a major, I would say psychology would be fine, exercise science, biology would actually be a really good major for working in a hospital. This also goes along with acute rehab. So if you're going to work in a hospital or acute rehab, they kind of go hand in hand. So anything related to exercise science, psychology. So as you can see, there's not a perfect major for OT school. So again, I just think you should just do what you enjoy doing. Like, do what you love, what you're really passionate about. And then once you get into OT school, like, figure your path out later. Or if you're dead set on what you want to do now, say you want to work in pediatrics, I would say definitely look into either psychology or early psychology, childhood development, something along that route. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.